Hey there, and welcome back to my little corner on the internet where I like to talk about some witchy shit and some house shit. So settle in and let's get into today's divination affirmation after some coffee. This morning's was, I meet challenges with grace. I don't know about you, but I have, excuse me, some instances in my life where I didn't really show grace and a willingness to learn in some certain situations. Sometimes I let my emotions get the best of me. And while normally that wouldn't be too big of a deal, let's go back to chronic illness. You know, I always got to take it back to that. If I get too emotionally upset or triggered, I guess the word is, then my body pays for it for the next couple of days. The most recent example that I can think of is there was during the graduation season, we live in a small town, so, excuse me, and it's our first year here. So I don't know if it's a normal thing or if it's a COVID thing. The students that graduated drove up and down the main road, and everybody hung out at bus stops and up and down the street, no masks. And one of these was right next to the house. So we don't have kids, especially not high school graduation age. Waiting for our dogs to graduate. Still waiting on that. But I don't know if this is a normal every year thing when the graduating seniors do this, or if it's more of a we can't have in-person graduation ceremony, so this is the next best thing. Well, I'm not proud to say my emotions got the best of me. I was that screaming lunatic who told people that they were all going to die. Nobody was wearing face masks. They were literally shoulder to shoulder. And I was losing my gosh darn mind. I also have TMJ. So even though they couldn't hear me over the hooting and hollering that they were doing, and the horn honking, celebrations, stuff like that, I get it. You want to celebrate. Maybe there's a better way to do it. I'm not on the celebration committee, but I was on the morale committee when I was stationed 80 miles north of Nome, Alaska. So I know how to make a good time. But that was not a good time, especially for the next couple of days, because I got so emotional. I screamed, I yelled, my jaw ended up seizing up, and I ended up going into a flare. So what can we learn from this little lesson? How about we just take every learning opportunity as that, a learning opportunity? Because I've mentioned this before, and I still firmly believe it, we are presented with the same situations over and over and over and over again until we get it right. So I'm not saying my response to that situation was correct, or that I met it with grace. Sorry about moving the camera. But I can take that information and go forward and lead with grace in all, or at least some, learning endeavors, or at least keep that in the back of my mind. So with that, I will leave you. Have a good day. Thank you for joining me on my journey. Watch, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care of yourselves.